Hi everybody, Jan from an Alaskan Crafter. How's everybody doing today? I know it's been a long time and I said that I'd be right back. Well, we had a little fun and excitement in our family. Our daughter delivered little man early due to health issues and ended up having to stay in the hospital a little bit longer than expected, but everybody's home, everybody's healthy. Grandparents are doing well. Both sets of grandparents are doing very well. Little man is every grandparent says most beautiful baby in the world, but he is not just because he's ours. Anyhow, I would love to thank everybody who gave their well wishes, their thoughts, their prayers, however you do your thing. We want to thank you very, very much because it meant a lot to us because there were some trials, but what's life without a few trials? But they're home and it's all going very, very well. Thank you, Jesus. Anyhow, I have a lot of things that I would like to share with you. It's going to be 2 videos because I really don't want to put it all in one video because I have a feeling that would be, just way too long. So, without further ado, yes, this is going to be my acquisitions, and this does start around fall time. Late, well, probably not fall. Spring, late spring. Oh, goodness. I know it's early for everybody, but we are starting our fall. Temperatures have definitely dipped. We've had at least 3.5 inches of rain in 48 hours, flood advisories. We're safe. We're on a mountain. We're okay. Anyhow, so let's start with this. This is from Expression Fiber Arts, and it was you could buy one or you could buy all 3. And because it was so long ago and I do not believe she's still offering it, I don't have all the information. But this one is, hold please. Okay, not gonna do it. My tongue won't let me do it, and my person is out. Oh, well, here he comes. Maybe he'll tell me what it says. What's that say?
Hibernal Moon Gleam Fingerling, 50% cotton, 50% mulberry silk.
Okay, so Hiberling?
Fingerling.
Oh, no, Hibernal.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, there it is. And there's the deets. And yes, it does say tent because the hint was a tent color. The next one is Sub-Zero, and it was the Northern Lights. Oh, I already showed you those. So there's, I'm, again, very ditzy today. I know, situation normal. Did I even show you this one? There we go. This one is called Midwinter, and it was Purple Hues. I think this is the one that she was showing the sky. Of course, it's got some real pretty purples and very pretty colors. And like Jeff Lope said, 50 cotton, 50 mulberry silk, 437 yards. A needle, well, that's okay. I don't knit. Hook is a B through a G, and hand wash only, lay flat to dry. And Expression Fiber Arts. I'll leave her details in the description box. And speaking of Jandy, oh, and she always has little goodies to go with them. This is a little pin with hanks of yarn. Love it. And this one is called Gnome Home. And we all know how much I love my gnomes. And this one is 50% camel. I've never had camel before. And it's 50% mulberry silk, 500 yards. Hook is B to G, lay flat only, hand wash, etc. But look at those beautiful greens. Yeah. And I got 2 of them so I could make something. And this is, soft. Very, very soft. And it came with, this is the picture that was shown. And there's a stitch marker of a little gnome of the little picture of the door. We also got a little bookmark, and the bookmark says, compassion and tolerance are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Dalai Lama. Yes, I agree. I agree. Just because you're quiet doesn't mean you're weak. Okay, next is, let's see if it'll show in the plastic. I made a shawl. I'll show you in the next video, and I'll give you all the details about it. But both Jeff Lope and I fell in love with the yarn. And it is Red Heart, roll with it, Melange. And the colorway is Curtain Call. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Yes. And it has 389 yards. Well, I've been wanting to make a blanket for our bed. We do have a king-size bed, so I have a lot of those. And the pattern that I'm looking for at right now is the ripple chevron. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm not going to say that I won't change, because we know, I have the right to change my mind because I'm a woman. The next, do you remember my Hobie lucky bag that I only received my cakes and one of the lollipops and the cotton were not in it? Well, the post office, this wasn't Hobie or Hobby, however, it was the post office. Why they could figure out one bag and not the other bag, it's a mystery. Anyhow, I did get my third, and this one is called Juno. It's the lollipop. 50 wool, 80 acrylic, and 382 yards and a 6mm hook. And the other 2 that I had, one was New York and one was Oakland. So this represents Jeff Lope and I. He's New York, I'm Oakland, and we live in Alaska. Not in Juneau, but in Alaska. And here is, I'm gonna go through this really quick because there's a lot of them in here. I'll read you the deets, they're all the same. This is Cotton Kings print. The colors are not on here, unfortunately. 185 yards and a 3mm hook. So, and it's a one way. So, you ready? Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. And this came from the Lucky Bag. Some of them came with 2, some of them did not. And again, same deets. And of course, cotton. And I do apologize, I'm sure you guys are hearing some outside noises. One of our garden boxes needs a little tune-up. It wants to fall. And can't have that. Can't have that. It's got potatoes in it. Can't have our potatoes on the ground yet. Pink and kind of a corally color. I like this one. It's got a lot of pretty colors in it. Not quite the rainbow, but pretty. Nevertheless. Okay, now are coming the singles, the solids, not singles. We've got some cranberry, red, light green, dark green. And they're gonna end up on the floor. And I suppose this, well, yeah, that one is kind of a darker burgundy color. And some grays. And kind of an eggshell and white. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Ta ta da da. Okay, my last acquisition is a purchase from maybe Knots of Love. You can make hats, you can make baby blankets, but these are for actually chemo patients. And they send you, there's multiple different things. I got the mystery box or bag. And they do have kits for knitting and crocheting. But the yarn is Cascade Yarns Cherub Aran, and let's see, 55 nylon, 45 acrylic, 240 yards. If I remember correctly, these were $19.99 plus shipping. But let me tell you, they are so soft. And unfortunately, I don't have a color, but it is kind of a peachy color. A lighter blue. And a multicolor. But the nice thing that I liked, and the few people that have purchased them have said the same thing. All of their yarns are matching the multicolor, which is pretty darn cool. I think that's great. And you get a Knots of Love tape measure. I do plan on, you can make, you can do whatever you want with it. I mean, you're not set into just making something for this, for Knots of Love. But I would like to make some baby hats. I may make some chemo hats because the cancer center is not too far from the hospital. You can make preemie blankets. I'm not too sure if there's enough there to make a full baby blanket. Probably a small baby blanket. But I'm sure Trisha will correct me. Anyhow, the yarn is really, really soft. Let's see if it has written directions. Looks like you can wash it in 104-degree water and tumble dry. I don't have these memorized, so there's that. Okay. Last but not least, and it does have a little cotton bag it comes in. If y'all were, oh goodness, already up to almost 17 minutes. The crotchety clogger, Marianne, and Dory did it. Dory got together probably about a week and a half ago, and they did a live. It was great. Love them both. And at the end of the live, they had a giveaway. And I was absolutely floored that I won. Poor Jeff Lope was like, what's going on? Because I hooped. I hooped. Woo-hoo, I won. Totally could have just knocked my socks off. I don't win. Of course, you got to enter to win. But anyway, I got this beautiful L is for Lemon Hobby Lobby. They're hand dyed, I believe it is. Authentic hand dyed, vivid. L is for Lemon Hanks. And I got 2 of them. And it is soft. It's, if I remember correctly, it is a merino. La 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 la. Should have this stuff. "100% superwash merino." The hook is a 4.5 millimeter, and there are 215 yards. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, and look. Yellow yarn, yellow nails. And there was the most adorable little card with the little bumblebee on it. And Jan, thank you for coming to our live. Congratulations, Dory. This was from Dory on Marianne and Dory's live. Plus, in it, I got big plans, big plans, and blue. And it is lined. It has the subject and the date. Kind of reminds me of going back to school. Soon. It's coming soon. Very, very soon. Anyway. Oh, that was supposed to be last, but it's not. I just happened to look on the other side of the table. We have a thing here in the summertime in the town next to us called Friday Fling. Well, my favorite Alaskan yarn ladies, as Jeff likes to call them, have been at the Friday Fling for many years now, and I have to go see them at least once a year. This year was a little more difficult than any other year, but that's okay. We made it. Low and slow, but we made it. And of course I had to, obviously, buy my yarn. Well, I love their yarn. They dye it here in Alaska, and I want to say they get the yarn in the wool in New Zealand. I should have that down better, but I don't. So we have, their name is Alaska Jude's Yarn with a Clinket mousse, made up mousse. Oh dear, my little thing came off, no big deal. And this one is called Winter Skies. And I think I might have some of this in my stash somewhere. I did get it caked up. Normally I get the Hanks, but not being able to, yeah, anyway. It is Superwash Merino, and it is 560 yards of squishiness. I'll show you that end. Yeah, kind of Northern Lights-ish looking. And then this is one of their new ones. It's called Ice Filled, 560 yards, and it's a super wash wool, and it is called Ice Field. And of course, you know, it's blue, like the ice fields. And it does have, let's see if I can find some. Yeah, just a tiny bit right there. There's a little bit of brown gray. It's kind of hard to see because you do have the dirty side of the ice fields where the mud and everything come in. And this one is called Alaska Berries. And the deets, as everybody says, are the same. But look at all those colors. We've got raspberries, blueberries, salmon berries. Oh my gosh, fireweed, which is not a berry, but yeah, look at all those yummy colors. Yum, yum. Oh, I love it. I'm seeing a shawl. Oh, squishy, squishy. Okay, that was last. As it should be last, because that was the last thing that I acquired. Anyway, y'all, this video has turned out to be so long. I hope you've stayed with me. I know acquisitions aren't exactly everybody's cup of tea, but anyway, I'm gonna go for now. There will be a second video. I don't know if I'm gonna put it up today or wait until tomorrow. But since I got everything all out, I'm gonna do it today. Just don't know when it'll come out. Stay tuned for it, because there may be a surprise. Maybe a surprise. Anyhow, I love you guys. Stay safe, stay kind, and remember, smile at the jerks, because you never know. They might need some happiness in their lives. Talk to y'all later. Bye.